Hi everyone, Nancy with our treasure home, and welcome back to the channel. So, over the last few months, some people know well, probably a year, but the last few months, there's some people that know some things have been going on, and I really feel that there's a need to talk about this, but also be careful how you talk about it, because we've all heard the news about data breaches and breaches, not breaches, about your information being out there and everything. So, this is kind of difficult, but in a way, it's not difficult. I just have to be careful what I say because there is an ongoing investigation about this. But what I can say is that someone has actually used my name and social security number to obtain a job here in the same state I'm in. So it was brought to my attention a couple of weeks ago, and I just shook my head between, the health issues going on. I praise the Lord. I am healed from alcohol. So, that, but I still have something else going on that I'm having a reaction to. And this time it's on my eye. So it's like, come on now, let's, not do this anymore. So that's a different video. But, um, yeah, y'all know I had a shot in my hip and ended up having 3 blood clots. As far as I know, my leg isn't hurting and my knee's not hurting. This is my left side. So I'm just praising the Lord they're gone. That's the only thing I can do. Still take the medicine until we have next month to go see about that. But my subject for today is identity theft. What can you do about it? What steps can you take to protect yourself? Because a lot of times you don't know until it's like way too late, and then it's like, oh my gosh, what do I do now? So always, check your credit. There's Credit Karma, all kinds of things that you can that's free. I will put those links down below. And I am not sponsored by any of this. This is all me. This is what happened to me. So, you know, you know keep a check on your credit. Sometimes it doesn't even mess with your credit. Check your spam email, because sometimes there are things in there that are just, they're odd looking. Whoever this person is would open up accounts using my email and my name and have stuff shipped to them. They've used old addresses that I haven't lived at in almost 20 years. And it's like, so I've had to contact those companies, and let them know. And this one guy, he was like, well, how did you find out? They wouldn't have used your own. I was like, how do you think I found out what's going on? They used my email. And I gave them the address. I said, I haven't lived there in over 15 years. I said, it's going to be your responsibility, because I emailed y'all and told y'all not to ship that stuff, to cancel this out. And he pulled it up. He goes, you sure did. He goes, well, so he sent on to his fraud department and everything. And he goes, it'll be up to them to recover the stuff that was sent. And this wasn't, cheapo stuff, I would say, inexpensive. This is high dollar stuff, so it's like, I have a feeling, I have a suspicion, I have a theory of who could have done it, but without any proof. You can't say names, you can't point fingers without, having proof in your hand. So, a few weeks ago, I got some things in the mail, and I was like, this isn't right. And I went up to our local office, and they said it was just so nonchalant. I cannot believe this lady. She was just like, well, you don't know how many people this happens to all the time. I said that they use their name, actual name, and social security number to do these things. She just looked at me so funny. And I was like, I don't know how to do this type of job that, you know, they said they doing. And I was like, that's not what I went to school for. I went to college for criminal justice and CSI. She just gave me this look like the deer caught in headlights. And I was just like, I don't know how to do that type of job. That's a job that you actually have to go to college for, and more than just 4 years, you know. So, and plus physically, I can't do that type of job. So she just, let's just fill this out, send it in and everything. I called last week and I haven't processed the paperwork yet. So I am calling again, and I will keep calling till they process that paperwork, because I was like, this affects me a whole lot, you know, living on limited income and everything and other things. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. And this is where you really have to have faith and trust in the Lord. And just say to yourself, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, no matter what. And you know, you just gotta keep going. So far, oh, as far as I know, they're gonna be looking into it. There's other things you can do. If you've had your information stolen and you find out about it, the Federal Trade Commission has identity.gov you can go to and fill out a report with them. IC3, like I said, I'll put these websites down below. That is the FBI with cyber crimes and everything. And of course, your local police. But whether, you know, they do anything or not, I don't know. It's been going on this is the worst it's been. For the last, let's see, my son's 31, so it's 20, I would say 22 years at least. I always thought, well, when it started happening, I thought it was my ex-mother-in-law doing things and everything to get back at me, you know. And then, you know, it would stop. And then it would, you know, I would get some kind of information, and then it would start up again. For the last 3 years, it's been bad. I mean, I've had whoever this person is has tried to file taxes in my name, and I've had to call the IRS and tell them no, it's not me, and prove it's not me. And it's like, all right, Lord, this person needs to be shown out in the open who it is. You know, this has gone on too long and everything. And I know I have a double out there, but they're not my name, not my social security number. So, with that, back in up to like 1988, I guess 87, 88, if you were born before then, you didn't get your social security number until you were 15 and 8 months. So you went to go get your learner's permit to get a learner's permit to learn how to drive, and you were going to go get a job. They just didn't, you know, give it to you at birth or anything. So that's how long I've had my number. And I'm just like, I want a new one. But then again, you get a new one, you know, is the same thing going to happen to you? You know, there's so many things going out now and everything. So I have taken the steps as far as who to contact, make the reports and everything. And this time I want to know who the person is and why they did it. You know, now I'm not going to go confront anybody. I've hired somebody to do that because I can't do that here. So it's okay. You know, I'm still waiting for information to come back. But, you know, And I know it can be overwhelming to always, check it once a month. Check things once a month. Your bank account. If you see something odd that you know that you didn't order or anything, or a 1 cent here or whatever, call your bank. You know, keep an eye on things. Your credit. Check your emails. Check your spam, especially. Because people are doing things that we never thought things would happen. But they are. So let's see here. And if you're in a habit of making, writing in journals, or logging stuff and everything, that is the best thing you could ever do. Because I was sitting there thinking last year, do I have to prove that I was home, during the day, and my son and daughter-in-law were working, Sunday through Thursday. They've got their jobs to prove that I was home. And I'm sitting there thinking through my, going over in my mind, who do I, there are people I'll talk to during the day and everything. Do I need to ask? Don't get ahead of yourself, but think about who you talk to. I was on lives during the day also, so, I was like, oh, I can show that I was at home because I was on this side during the day. I talked to people all last year during the day too, on the phone and everything. So it's like, oh yeah. Anastasia's teachers, I talked to them while she was in school. So I was in there making a list and everything, and I was like, why should it be up to me to prove that I'm not working at this place, or I didn't work at this certain place last year, and they need to prove that was me. It's just all those things go in your mind. But, like I said, you just, be on top of things. And, we see all kinds of crazy things going on. And then, like I said, I'll put all those links down below. The Federal Trade Commission, the IC3, even Social Security has a way, a site that you can, go in and say, hey, this, and this. I'll put that down too, because I had this all written down here. Yeah. And then you call your Inspector General's office and see what they have, and then the Attorney General, whatever state you're in, contact them. And if you can find out, names of people, well, if it's someone using your name, don't you put your name down. If you get information about a company or something or other that's you have questions about, put all that in your report, write it all down. If you have to make new accounts, I know that's a pain to do, but sometimes you just have to. So that's the latest that's been going on. And it's like, I don't ask what's next. I just ask, I don't even ask why me, because, I saw somebody on I think it was Instagram or something other, a show or something another, and they kept asking me why me these things happen, and he said, why not me? But, sometimes we wonder why things happen. Sometimes we can just be the light that, we don't know someone else is going through similar things. And just to let people know it's okay. There are people, that are going through similar things, and it's going to be all right. We just think that, I thought everything was safe. I know when data has been stolen for years and years, because I would get all kinds of kooky emails to my email and everything. Oh, this is so funny. the last 2 weeks, I've gotten 2 emails. Okay, we'll try to say this without laughing. One email was saying that they were blackmailing me for $2,000 or something, and they had me on camera on the computer looking at stuff I don't look at, but at 8 o'clock at night, and I was laughing. I was like, no, I'm not on the computer at 8 o'clock at night. Then one, this is how you know it's a fraud, because it says, EMT, I've seen your wife. And I'm like, I'm a woman and a man, so one, you got that all wrong, so I know you're a scammer. So some things you just have to laugh at and keep on going. But I just want to let y'all be aware. Sometimes we just want to put our heads in the sand and just be like an ostrich and just let everything go by and everything. And it's not like I've kept up on things and everything, but it's nothing with my credit. They can't do anything with my credit. My school loans are there, and that's just that. So, that's what is a blessing right there. So you look at the blessings. And the girl from Ohio IRS said this year, she goes, I'm surprised that they've let this person go so long for doing this. She goes, usually they're good at catching them by now. And I was like, I'm not going to say what I thought. But, people rub shoulders again, and get away with stuff. So, I'm just like, yeah. But you know what? The Lord's going to have it all come out when it's the right time. And then people are going to be shocked to see who it is. I might be shocked to see who it is. So, it's not a laughing matter, but sometimes you have to laugh. Things, if we let it get to us, can stress us out. And then you close up, and then you don't do anything. And then it's like, you got to keep moving. You just trust the Lord. It's like, Joyce Meyer says it good, even in the Bible, he says, trust God and do good. So just keep trusting the Lord. Do good. Don't give up, because in due time, things will come to pass and things will be shown and you will be rewarded. I'll try to remember to put those verses down below and everything too. But I just wanted to make a video to let y'all know, I laugh and joke, and sometimes I don't show to y'all the serious side, because that's, life can be serious if you want to. I can cry and boo-hoo about this happening and everything, and I'm just like, yeah, was I upset? Yeah, I was. I still am. But, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to trust the Lord. He's going to make these things happen. Psalms 91. We shall see the reward of the wicked. So, that's what I'm aiming for. And he told Moses, and he tells us, be still and know I am God. He sees everything. He knows who's doing this and everything. And he will show what's going on and who it is. So thank y'all for watching. If you haven't, like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. And I'll see you next time on Our Treasure Home.